Your Chopstix Clan. What it do, man? I'm your host, Flomaine, and welcome back to the Chopmaster Show here on the Flomaine and Chopstix channel. Welcome back. It's great to have you, you know what I'm saying, on this wonderful Wednesday night. Is actually about to be 12 o'clock, you know, on the late night. You already know what it is, demon time. Yeah, but today's episode is gonna be a good one. I feel it in my spirit. Now, I hope y'all had a good night, you know, whenever this drops. I hope y'all having a good morning or good afternoon. It's gonna drop in the afternoon, but I hope y'all had a good day by the time this drops. And if you haven't had a good day, I hope this will cheer you up and make you, appreciate life a little more, because life is good. Life is good when you remove all the distractions and bullshit that comes with life. Life is actually pretty good, to be honest. But all that out the way, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in with the social medias. You already know what it is. Flomaine Chopstix on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We just dropped the episode today, officially the first episode today on the Flomaine and Chopstix YouTube channel. So make sure, if you haven't seen that already, make sure you go check that shit out. Yeah, check that shit out. And I completely just fucked that up. Make sure you check that shit out. Alright, make sure you check it out. But with that all out the way, today's episode, me and some backstory, right? Me and a few of my homies were at the gym today. We was at the gym, we all do our own thing, one of my homies, he does, he trades options. Another one of my homies, he, has his whole clothing line going on. He's just like a entrepreneur, just a straight entrepreneur. We all have our own shit going on. And we was talking at the gym, and we were just talking about just some good shit, just talking about just how we're gonna come up and just our plans for the future, for real. And I was just there, just talking to them. We was all talking to each other, just giving words of inspiration, just keeping our spirits high, and just saying, bro, we just had to lock in if we want to be great, because greatness is upon us. But it is our job to be able to grab it and take it. It is our job, right? And after we was talking at the gym, me and one of my other homie, well, not my other homie, but me and that homie, me and one of the homies, because it was three of us, so it was now two of us, right? We was just leaving the gym and shit, and we was still talking, right? And we was just essentially saying how the journey of success and the road to success is a very, very lonely road, because most people aren't gonna think like you. Most people don't really share your vision, the type of vision that you have, the mindset that you have, the mindset that, someone with ambition, someone who has a vision, someone who sees more out of life than, the standard or just the average person, someone who actually wants more for themselves. They can't see beyond what they understand. They can't see beyond that. So anything above their mental capacity is just gonna fly over the head like fucking Delta, bro. It's gonna fly over the head. And we was just essentially saying, bro, like, man, he was telling me, man, like, yeah, bro, like, before, you and I started locking in, bro, it was just me for real on my own, like, on some lonesome shit, you know what I'm saying? Just on my lonely, just doing me. And just, it felt like everyone around me didn't really understand where I was, like, didn't really understand, like, my type of mindset. Also misunderstood shit. Just people didn't really, like, understand, like, the vision that I had, like, just not trying to really just not trying to go to school, that school shit is, dead. Not trying to just be another person that just goes to school and collects debt and shit. He wants to actually do shit with his life. And he felt like no one around him understood that. It felt like everyone around him was essentially NPCs, right? Until he came across me and seen that I was on the same time that he was on. At this point, I just started my gap year. I had just begun my gap year, and he seen that I'm taking a gap year, and he's like, what the fuck? Like, damn, he didn't think anyone, like, around our age or around our environment would share, like, those sort of, like, thoughts that he has. And lo and behold, that, I be on the same time too. I'm trying to, get to the bag. I'm trying to, I see myself doing more than just the average person. And I say all this to say, what most people think, the way most people think, they think through the lens of what they were taught. They were taught that, they have to go to school, they have to get a 9-to-5, they have to open a 401k, they have to have some retirement money, work 40 years, 50 years, and just be in a retirement home with whatever money that they got, and that's essentially their whole life. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna sit here and bash the people that live that type of lifestyle, because no one's better than anyone. No one's better. No one is above anyone in this game of life. But I will say that the life that I choose to live, that I want to choose to live, it's not going to be a life like that at all. And most people just simply won't understand where you're coming from. Because, like I said, they were raised from society to believe a certain lifestyle is the way that you're supposed to live. Through conditioning, through programming, all that. And when people see you and they see that your mindset is different, they see that you on a different wavelength, right? They see that you move different. They see that you the way you go about life is not the way that everyone else does. You almost get villainized for it. Like, you become an outcast. People look at you as like a threat almost because of the way you think. And it's not like it's anything crazy. I don't feel like the way, like an entrepreneur or like someone that is a millionaire or someone that is a business owner, I don't think the way they think is anything like out the ordinary. It's just the way I think. But the thing is, most people just simply don't think like that. So when they hear your thoughts, they hear your ideas, they almost make you feel guilty for having that. Because like I said, they only understand what they can understand. They only know what they can understand, and they only understand what their mental capacity allows them to understand. So they're a prisoner of their own thoughts. They're a prisoner of their own thoughts, essentially. So they can't see outside of themselves. They can't see a mindset that doesn't align with the type of existence that they are living. They don't see a mindset outside of that, and they see your sort of mindset as crazy. So we was really just talking about how it's a lonely road. Like, people who think like us, an entrepreneur or someone that is trying to like scale themselves above just a regular person, or just trying to be someone that's doing big things with their life. It's a rare breed. Like, we're a rare breed, bro. Like, we're a dying breed. It's not this common thing that you might see. You might think it is. It's not as common as you think. Because if you're watching this channel right now, I believe that you and I are very much alike. We're very much alike. We both have dreams and ambitions, and we both have goals that we want to reach. And it's bigger than just a simple thing like it's bigger than just trying to get a job, or trying to get a good job that's paying good. It's bigger than that. We're actually trying to like leave a mark, and we're actually trying to like have an impact on the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're actually here on a mission. So if you're watching this channel, I know that you can relate to what I'm talking about. But the thing is, most people can't. Most people really can't. And most people just don't understand. Even if they were to try to understand, they just wouldn't understand, because that just goes against their programmed mindset. It just simply goes against the programmed mindset. And you might hear people saying they want to become like a rapper, or you might hear someone say they want to become a rapper, or become this influencer, or become a model or a celebrity, or be a businessman, but they don't truly understand and overstand the ups and downs that comes with such a lifestyle, and such a out of the ordinary type of lifestyle that comes with such a occupation like that. They don't understand what that comes with, and they never really strive for that. It's almost like just a wish that they just say loosely because it's cool to say, or something, or it's just something that they have in the back of their mind, but they never really actually make any efforts to achieve that. And like I said, like, we hear people that say they want to do big things, but they never take no actual action to do that. But us, we actually take action. We don't just talk. We are about the business that we preach. We're about the business, and it's not easy finding niggas like us. It's not easy finding niggas like us at all. And we was just talking about that, and like, bro, we need to like your circle, the people that you come across, like, you need to hold on to those people, like people that are like-minded like you, that's on the same type of like wavelength. You need to hold on to those people. You need to hold on to them like dear life, bro. You need to hold on to them, because you're not gonna just come across a nigga like that every day. You're not just gonna come across a nigga that just thinks like you every day. Yeah, unless you're on bullshit, like you just out here trying to go to parties every day, just asking where the hoes at every day, fucking on social media every day, just doing nothing besides just doing nothing, then of course you're gonna come across people like that, because we're all been programmed to think that the norm. That's the normal. That's okay, and that's how we're supposed to live our lives. But if you want to find someone who values knowledge, someone that values integrity, someone that values just ambition, you want to find someone like that, it's not gonna be easy. It's not easy at all. And the road to success is a very lonely road. It's a very lonely road. Like, a small percentage of people are actually willing to put in the work. A small percentage of people are actually willing to put in the work. And they might start, but they're never gonna progress to anything big, because they give up. They give up, or they don't even start. And that's unfortunately most people. But it is what it is. the top is a very, is a small percentage of people are on the top. It's a very small percentage, and I'm trying to be one of those people that is up there. I'm trying to be up there, and not just for the sake of flexing or flaunting to people, but for the sake of, I want to do what I want to do with my life, and that's what I choose to do with my life. And yeah. My next topic is about me and the process of me moving out of my pop's crib. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to get me an apartment. Me and my homie finna get an apartment. We finna be down. I'm not finna give y'all the drop, of course. I'm not crazy like that, but we moving out. You know what I'm saying? We moving out. It's time for us to go. And we really leaving for school, I ain't gonna lie. It's really for school. And yeah, I'm going back to school. That gap year is over. It's up, and niggas are going back to school. And I'm gonna go into why I'm going back to school and my plans for when I do go back to school and what I hope to gain from when I am in school. I'm gonna go into all that, but I first want to say the process of moving right now. We just got a lease. We just signed a lease, and now we're trying to find furnitures. We're trying to find, like beds, tables, couch, all that shit. We're trying to find all that, and I'm not gonna say it's not easy, but it's a little challenging, I ain't gonna lie. And especially that we only have like less than a month, and we have to. It's a lot, It's a lot on our plate right now. But this gap year has really taught me a lot. It really has taught me a lot. And I want to save this for a different episode. But I'm gonna just say that this gap year has taught me a lot. I've learned a lot through this gap year. I ain't necessarily hit the goal that I want to hit with this gap year, which is alright. It's okay, but I feel like I got something in the long run more valuable. I got something in the long run more valuable. But the process of moving right now, I haven't even started packing my shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I haven't started packing my shit, but I'm gonna be moving, and I'm gonna be in my crib by late August. So y'all gonna see a completely different setting around late August. Y'all gonna see probably like September, y'all gonna see a different setting because of, I'm gonna still record episodes, and I have a whole bunch of episodes saved up already. So I'm gonna be dropping that, periodically throughout the month and shit. So yeah, so I'm excited for when I move to my apartment. Finna be moved, bro. This shit finna be a ball, bro. Like, I don't think I understand how excited I am for this apartment, bro. Not only just for the fact that I get my own space, but for the fact that, bro, I can really scale this podcast to heights that I'm really envisioning. That I really can scale this shit so far up, because now I have the liberty of bringing whoever I want over whenever. I have space. I'm not just, trapped inside my little room. I have so much that I can do, so much leeway and leverage over, the apartment I have. And it's going to be sweet, bro. It's going to be sweet. And that actually kind of brings why I've chosen to go back to school. You know what I'm saying? That actually kind of segues into that part, And the reason why I chose to go back to school was because of the connection. That's like a big reason why I'm going back to school and shit. The connection is like the amount of people that I can meet on a college campus is actually so crazy. And the way I can just like incorporate the people that I meet into my podcast, into my business, and just network, bro. It's like there's so many opportunities on a college campus, man, and it's just like I can really leverage that. I can really like leverage that, and I know you could probably leverage going to like a big city like Atlanta or Houston or Cali or some shit. But if I'm using financial aid to help me out, paying for this apartment and shit, and putting me in school and shit, I feel like it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? I get to make content. I don't have to really pay much for rent, and it's like all I need to do is do some classwork, and I get a degree. I get a job. I could get a job out that shit, and that job is gonna be short term. It's not something I want to do long term at all. But it's like it's just something I can just get. But with the financial coverage of what I'm getting is like, I play the game for now. I play the game. You know what I'm saying? I do that shit. And I've made a video in the past titled like, why school isn't a scam. School is not really a scam. It's just how you use school. It's how you leverage school. And that what makes it worth it or not. And I feel like the way I'm going to be leveraging school, the way I'm finna be leveraging school for, it's gonna be like, bro, I'm really about to scale shit for. I'm really out finna scale shit for. Like, I'm really about to, and this is gonna be my first time having my own room, bro. The amount of doonies I'm finna be spanking. Well, okay, let's be real. Let's be mature. Let's be mature. The amount of the amount of freedom I have to myself, because when I was at A&T with my freshman year of college, I had to share a room with a roommate. So now that I have my own room, I have my own personal space, as an introvert is perfect. It's perfect for me, bro. I need to be alone sometimes. I don't want to be around people all the time. So it's just the amount of freedom I have, just having my own room. It's gonna be amazing, bro. Can't wait. Cannot wait, man. And shout out to Pops for letting me stay, in the crib for a whole year without kicking me out. Cause he could have kicked me out for not going to school, and at that point, then I definitely not go back to school, because I'm trying to find a way to survive now. But shout out to Pops for letting me stay, and yeah. But I cannot stay in this crib no more. I can't. I feel like a fucking rat trapped in a cage, bro. I feel like I can't do shit, bro. I can't go out whenever I want. I can't bring whoever I want over. I can't shoot at whatever part of the house whenever I feel like it. I can't do so many things, and it's just like, now that I got the leverage to have my own spot and shit, bro, it's gonna be sweet. And now I have the more knowledge about finance. I'm more financially intelligent. I'm more financially intelligent, and I'm gonna be working a job while I'm at school and also posting content. So it's gonna be kind of a big plate on me. It's a big plate, but I feel like I can manage it. I manage my time pretty effectively, and as long as I can manage that, I'm gonna be working on the weekends, doing school, switching my major to IT, goddamn recording podcasts 2-3 times a week, uploading 2 to 3 times a week, all that. And yeah, I feel like it's gonna be sweet, bro. It's gonna be sweet. I'm gonna be really locked in. I'm gonna be away from campus. I'm gonna be staying off campus, and yeah. It's just new beginnings. So like I said, it's really about how you use school and how you leverage school, or whether school is worth it or not. You know what I'm saying? Some people just use school just to spank hoes and go to parties and get lit. I mean, that's how you decide to use school. No one's stopping you from using school like that, but I'm done with all that party shit. I'm done with all that, the college life, trying to experience the college life, and I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't care anymore. After freshman year, I experienced enough, bro. I don't care. But it's really just not about me locking in, bro. Like, I'm really about to be locked, bro. I'm about to be so excited, bro. The amount of content I'm finna be pushing out, bro. I'm about to be pushing out content like it's pregnant, bro. I'm about to be oof. Oh my god, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But yeah, it's just, this is what I've been working on recently. Just been moving, the process of moving, me going back to school, a whole bunch of shit, man. I'm not even done everything. Like, as I said, I still have to move all my shit and all my clothes and get furniture and shit. But like, I'm excited for this. I'm really, 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 really excited for this, man. But I'm pretty sure that's pretty much all I have to say for this episode. It's really just understanding and accepting the fact that if you want to be successful, bro, you're gonna have to walk a path that no one can follow you on. You know, no one can follow you through the path of, you know, trying to be on top. You know, you're gonna have to cut some people off. You're gonna have to let some people go. You're gonna have to put some people to the side because maybe your own parents, maybe your own parents don't believe in you. Maybe your friends, maybe your homies think that you was on some other shit. Like, you on some weird shit. Like, what's wrong with this nigga, bro? You're gonna have to accept that. You know, you have to accept everything that comes with the decisions that you make. And the decision to be successful is gonna come with a lot of people not understanding why you're moving like this. Why don't you just do the regular shit? Because I'm not trying to be regular, bruh. I'm not trying to be regular, duh. So it's all gonna pay out on the back end. It's all gonna pay out on the back end, but you just gotta learn how to lock in. And on top of that, it's just, you know, updating y'all about school, updating y'all about my living conditions and everything, and how that's gonna go. Because y'all are gonna be with me throughout the journey, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be exciting. Real life finna be a grown ass man. For niggas, real life finna be a grown ass man. But yeah, this is pretty much the entire episode. I'm gonna link the previous episode down in the description. You know, y'all make sure y'all check that out. Like I said, tap it with the social medias, Flamme Chopsticks on everything. Yeah, that's in the link in the description as well. Yeah, you know, Chopstix Clan. We are the number one clan. We are the number one clan. You know what I'm saying? The clan. We are the clan. So I love y'all boys. Y'all be easy. Y'all be smooth. And yeah, we's out of here. Gang.